So about that nobody we talked about. Hey you guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be a very exciting one because we are doing another anti-haul plus shopping list. It is our first anti-haul plus shopping list of the year, so welcome to 2019 and my anti-hauls and shopping list. I will be continuing this series on my channel. You all seem to really love it. I love discussing all the new releases with you guys, and boy do we have a lot of them. So before I get into it, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe button, and also go ahead and click the notification bell so you never miss videos such as this one. So we can't even waste no more time. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so y'all, I have a list right here of all of these new releases. I feel like as soon as I said I was going on a no-buy in January, every single company said, no, you're not, girl, because I'm putting out products. So needless to say, that no-buy is looking real iffy right about now, okay? Real iffy, and you guys will see why as we go through these products. So let's start with product number one. Okay, so I think y'all know this first one. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. We are all waiting on Fenty to come out with her complexion products again. So Fenty Beauty, we all know, we love, they slayed the year last year. Was that last year or was that 2017? I can't even remember. But when they came out with their foundations, which have 40 amazing foundation shades. So now they are actually expanding that line and coming out with 10 more foundation shades. And then they are coming out with Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powders. They're coming out with the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealers. And then they're also coming out with a setting brush. They're coming out with some small makeup sponges and also a concealer brush. So I believe in my last anti-haul, or maybe the one before, when I spoke about some more Fenty products. I can't stand Fenty's eye products. I only like their complexion products. And I said Fenty needs to stick with complexion products and come out with some concealers or something. And lo and behold, here they go. So I will definitely be picking up the setting powder. I will definitely be picking up the concealer. Now, as far as the foundation shades go, I think having a lot of shades is amazing. I think no one should have to mix their foundation. Foundations are expensive enough without us having to mix them. However, when I was trying to pick a foundation shade from Fenty, like online, it was so hard because there were so many shades. Like, I feel like now we're trying to one up each other. Like, Fenty came out with 40, so last year a lot of people came out with 30 and 40. Now Fenty's coming out with 50, and there's another company that I'll tell you guys about in a minute that's coming out with 60. I think that's getting a little crazy because it's just getting harder and harder to find your shade. I feel like I'm getting confused. I don't know. Like, when are we gonna stop? Are we just gonna have unlimited foundation shades? I guess it's gonna be like just create your own foundation shade, but I don't want to create my own. I just want to pick one and go, you know? So I feel like 50 is a little overkill, but congrats to them. There's also 50 concealer shades as well. So like I said, I'll definitely be picking up the concealer and the setting powder. And FYI, the concealer retails for $26 and the setting powder retails for $32. The next product that I had on my list is from the Dior Makeup Spring line, and it is their Dior Forever. They have a Skin Glow foundation, and then they also have a Forever Wear High Perfection Skin Caring Matte Foundation. So I won't be picking up the Radiant Skin Glow, but I will be picking up the Skin Caring Matte Foundation. This one retails for $52, and they haven't had a release date yet, so I don't know when it's coming out, but I love my Dior foundation that I have in my drawer, so I will definitely be picking up this one. It doesn't say how many shades to the foundation or anything like that. Oh wait, yeah it does, I lied. There are 24 foundation shades, so 24 is an okay range, but the good thing about it is there is a nice mix of deep and light, so it's not just a bunch of shades of white and then like 3 deep shades. There's a good mix in here, so I will definitely be picking up that foundation and trying it out. Moving along, I don't know how to say her name, but I Love Sarahi, I think that's how you say her name, here on YouTube. She actually has another collab with Colourpop, and it is called the Through My Eyes eyeshadow palette. This palette actually looks really pretty, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and order it. It has 16 matte and shimmer shades, and then she's coming out with a lip bundle with Colourpop. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and order this collection. The palette looks so beautiful. I'm not really a big fan of her. I've watched a couple of her videos, but I'm not really a big fan of her, but she does great work because I do follow her on Instagram, and I love Colourpop shadows. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. These are some really pretty, like, unique colors. Alright, so let's keep it moving. It looks like Urban Decay is coming out with another Naked palette, and it's the Naked Reloaded palette. I am just so over Naked palettes. I won't be purchasing this. I'm just super over it. I mean, it looks like it is a cool toned neutral palette, and then it has like a little pop of peach in there. Just doesn't look that appealing in my opinion, so I won't be picking this up. But if you like the Urban Decay Naked palettes, I mean, here's your chance to get another one. I think I decluttered all of mine because I just honestly am not feeling them anymore. So that one I will not be picking up, but that one retails, well, usually the Naked palettes retail for like $49 or $52, one of those. So yeah, if you're interested, that's coming out. Another palette that I won't be picking up is this Viseart palette. I've been meaning to get a Viseart palette, but they're very expensive, so that's why I haven't really bit the bullet. And this one is just super springy, a lot of bold colors, something that I would never ever wear, so I would never pay $80 for this. You get 12 shades in the palette, and I heard their shadows are super good. They're buttery, they're blendable, all of that. But I just would never use this. There's like purples and greens and oranges and corals and just nothing I would ever use. So I will be passing on that Viseart palette as well. Something I definitely want to pick up is this new concealer from Milani. It's their Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. It's coming out on their website, and it looks like it's actually one of those bigger tubes, almost like the Too Faced, what is it called? Sculpt and Define, my favorite concealer. It almost looks like that a little bit in this photo, but I'm really excited to see what Milani has come up with as far as a concealer. I did declutter my Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation because I wasn't using it, but I'll definitely get this concealer. It looks like it comes in 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 shades, and it looks like half are on the deep side and half are on the lighter side, so really good. It's also supposed to be medium to full coverage, easy to blend, and then they have shades with different undertones as well, and they're $8.99. Oh, and according to this, it looks like they will also be expanding their foundation shades as well, and these concealers will be available on January 8th. Alright, so another huge launch that excites me is Morphe brushes. I love Morphe brushes. I love their brushes. Their eyeshadow palettes are really good. Like, they just have a lot of good stuff. So they are actually coming out with complexion products, and they are coming out with foundation shades as well as concealers. And I think foundation shades, concealers, setting powders, and primers is what they're coming out with. Now, this is the brand I was just telling you about. They have 60 foundation shades. I feel like that's a little overkill. It's kind of like, be careful what you wish for. You want companies to come out with more shades, but that is just a lot of damn foundation shades. So they're coming out with 60 foundation shades at $18 each. They're supposed to be sweat-proof, transfer-resistant, water-resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens, great for all skin types with a soft matte finish and full coverage. That is my foundation. That foundation was made for me. So yes, I will be picking one of those up. I also will be picking up the primer, the concealer, and the setting powder. So the primer retails for $12. The concealer, there's 31 shades, and it retails for $9. And then the powder, there's going to be 15 shades retailing for $12 each. These are all going to be available January 17th. Looks like on the Morphe website, and then it'll be coming soon to Ulta. You know, Morphe is sold at Ulta now. So, I mean, that's crazy, right? That's a huge launch. 60 foundation shades, that is a huge launch. Like I said, kudos to them. It just does get a little confusing when you're trying to choose your shade. I guess this is the year of complexion because e.l.f. also came out with brand new concealers, and these are their new 16-hour wear camo concealers. Spoiler alert, I picked these up on New Year's Eve, so I already have this on its way to my house. I did buy it. These retailed for $6 each, and they're supposed to be full coverage, long wear formula, crease resistant, 16-hour wear. So it'll be interesting to see how these work. I also picked up some e.l.f. foundations that you guys will see. So we're gonna do a full e.l.f. look. I have not tested e.l.f. complexion products in a very long time, so we're just gonna have to see how all those work together. NARS has come out with their Skin Deep eyeshadow palette. So it's just a palette full of neutral shades. I had a NARS eyeshadow palette before and I was not a fan of it. The shades didn't blend like I wanted them to. They weren't as pigmented as I wanted them to be, especially for that price because it retails at $59 on Sephora. It's already available. If you like NARS shadows, hey, the colors look beautiful. I'd go for it. If not, I would definitely pass on it. I'm passing on it. I'm not a huge fan of NARS shadows. I love their complexion products a lot more. Something I do recommend though is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. You guys know I have that primer and I love it, but they came out with a mini size, which damn it, I'm sad I didn't get the mini size. I have the full size, but I love that primer so much. So if you were on the fence about buying it because of the price, the full size price is very expensive. It's $52, which is insane for a primer, let's just be honest, but they do have the mini and it's $20. So if you were on the fence about trying this primer because you didn't want to pay the price, get the mini size for $20. I think that is totally worth it, and it's an amazing primer. So definitely pick up the mini size if you wanted to try it. So the last thing I have on my list, Sephora came out with new foundations as well, the actual Sephora brand, and these are their Matte Perfection foundations. I already picked this up. This is another thing that I actually picked up on New Year's Eve, and they have this foundation in 23 shades, which is okay, but again, there is a good mix of light, medium, and deep shades, which I love. You know what? I don't mind if a company only comes out with 20 shades, as long as there's a good mix of shades. That is my problem when it comes to companies. When they come out with products that don't have that many shades and there's not a good mix, that's when I'm pissed off. But 23 shades, not bad. There's a good mix, so I would definitely pick it up. It's $20, which isn't bad for a higher end foundation, and it's a brand new one at Sephora. It's supposed to be full coverage, matte finish, cream foundation, good for sensitive, normal, dry, or combination and oily skin. So it looks like all skin types. So definitely try that. I will totally be trying it. But that's all, you guys. That is a roundup of a lot of the new products that are out on the market. There are so many more that I haven't even talked about. So just go to Sephora's website, go to Ulta's website, browse the new product section, and you will see how many products are coming out. It is nuts. And it's always like this time of year, so I don't know why. I thought it was a good idea to go on a no-buy in January. I gotta get my life together, y'all. I'm gonna be doing another declutter series at this rate, but I'm so excited about all of the new launches. You guys know I have blinders on when it comes to makeup, and I just love it so much. So definitely let me know what you will be picking up this month if you're gonna break your no-buy. If you're not gonna break your no-buy, let me know down below, and I commend you so much. Don't forget to follow me on social media, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and also my Facebook fan page. That's the best way to keep up with me in between uploads, along with my family vlog channel. We do really fun things over there, so you guys should head over there and subscribe. Oh, and if you're interested in this makeup look, it will be up on the channel very soon as well. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.